Queen's Club in Iași, Romania. Here with us is Dinka. Tell us, how did you start mixing?
Well, actually started mixing because I'm also producing music, so you have to mix radio shows at one point. And then the first time at the club was a little bit special because you're not used to it, because it just comes with it. But usually my hands were shaking like this.
Okay.
So in the beginning it was horrible. When I had to cross the fader to put it up,
Yeah.
I had to, hold my hand to be steady. Yeah, beginning was not easy,
Okay.
but now it's okay.
So
It's all a matter of getting used to it.
how old were you back then?
I was around 25, 24, something like that.
When was your first contact with electronic music? When you started listening to it?
Well, that was in my early teenage years.
Okay.
I started listening to trance, and that's pretty much how I came into the whole scene. And at that time, all those DJs like DJ Tatana, DJ Energy, started to be big, Max Grand, and that's how I got introduced to the whole scene.
Right now as an artist, what genres influence you?
For sure, Enigma is one of my favorites. Then also all the pop music I used to grow up with.
Yeah.
All those harmonies. It's in every genre of music. Doesn't matter if it's pop, if it's chill out, if it's rock. You need to have a certain harmony. So I could say it's even maybe Queen. I mean, they also have a harmony in their songs, and that's one of the bands I used to grow up with because my parents were crazy about them. So all the records, my first records I listened to were Queen, Pink Floyd, stuff like that, And that's actually where I learned the harmony.
How about your partner in crime, so to speak, Chris Reese?
Mm-hmm.
The two of you formed this project, Dinka. Tell me more about your collaboration with Chris.
Well, it's Christian actually, because Chris Reese, it's another project. So the whole deal is we're called Helvetic Nerds. I don't know if you heard about it. It's
I read about it on Wiki.
Okay, it's Chris Reese. It's Leventina, it's EDX, Daniel Portman, you probably heard of him. His sound is a little bit different. So we're like all together, we're together in the management, and we're also collaborating together with certain tracks.
Okay.
So that's basically our family.
Another question about Dinka. I know it's related to the African culture, actually tribal. Are you passionate about this culture, or how did you came up with the name?
Well, actually Dinka is a name, right?
Yeah.
It's a female name, but it's also this African tribal group in southern Sudan called Dinka. And it was important to me because they're totally different than I am.
Okay.
And I like to have world music, to have music for every culture, for every religion, music with no bounds. That's kind of the idea behind it also.
What do you think about the vinyl versus digital battle?
Well, it's a difficult question. Well, actually, I think my brother is pretty happy I'm not having vinyl with me, because otherwise he would be sweating and crying right now. because I mean, if you see all the clothes I brought for 2 days, you can imagine how much music I brought.
Okay.
So, well, the whole deal is it's getting easier, of course. It's much easier. I mean, you can only have the USB sticks.
Yeah, sure.
You can show up at the club and just put them in, browse, and do the same thing, you know. The only thing which is unfortunately not so good about it is with the whole digital platforms is that everything is getting ripped, you know, off wherever.
Yeah.
I mean, anything is possible. So you don't have the sales you actually want to have, or maybe deserve.
What are you aiming at in terms of your career?
I want to keep on doing what I'm doing now.
Okay.
I want to play more gigs. I want to do more clubs, more festivals. I want to keep my music production at this level as it is, and just go with the flow.
What was your most recent festival you've been at?
That was Switzerland Ticino.
So how was it?
That was cool. It was they can
Big crowd.
actually have pretty good festivals too. The Swiss.
What advices would you give to a young becoming artist?
To do whatever he feels like doing, and not to listen to his mind too much, but listen to the heart and just do what your heart tells you is right, and not think about it too much and think if it's right or not or where it could go, but just do it.
Okay, just go with the flow.
Yeah, pretty much. But also with your heart.